I think I came here for a unique expression, a unique, like, showing up, like a unique purpose. Like I want to get more in tune to what it is I came here to provide and what kind of life that I came here to live.
When you get in the vortex, and we know this is getting old, but when you get into you see, here's the thing. We can tell you everything that you've put there. And you won't believe a word of it because you've been putting it there so incrementally that you could not articulate what's there. You couldn't articulate what's there. But through life experience, you've built this magnificent escrow. You are a creator. You are source energy in a physical body who intends to expand. And you knew that this environment would cause expansion, and you knew that by paying attention to the way you feel and following the feeling, that you would come into alignment with it and feel the joy of the connection. Did you hear it? Feel the joy of your alignment, not the joy of the manifestation, although that's fun too. Not the joy of the manifestation, the joy of the alignment. You know why? Because what you came to create is you. What you came to create is you. Happy you, in love you, worthy feeling you, interested you, involved in lots of fun stuff you, prosperous you. You are the creator of you, you see. You're not the creator of the new car or the creator of the new house or the creator of the great relationship. You're the creator of you. You're the creator of you, and you've been carving it out, and you've put that version there. And when you say, I feel stuck, you're not stuck because everything is always in motion. You're not stuck. You're just pulling equally against who you are, which gives you the sensation of being stuck. And in the moment you stop pulling against, in you'll go.
So again, letting go of the resistance.
So, they're enjoying you a great deal because they're hearing you ask, they're hearing us answer. Many of them are resonating fully with the answer, and then they're hearing you ask. So words don't teach, do they? It's
No.
life experience that teaches. So as you move forward in the next few days, your life experience is going to bring home to you in a profound way much of what you've heard us say here. You are really doing well. We can hear and feel the clarity of your desire. We can feel that this is not some light little thing. You're not just intellectually offering a query here. You have strong, powerful desire that you've been putting there for a long time. And we want to say to you, you have articulated it extremely well. But you're articulating it from an outside the vortex position. So everything that you're saying and what's making them laugh a little bit, they see themselves in it also, is from outside the vortex. You say, how can I get there from where I am? And how can I, what should I do? What should I do to get to where I want to be? What should I do? And the answer, we can't give you an answer because it's not about doing, it's about feeling. So then you say, well, I'm stuck. And we say, well, don't be stuck. And you say, well, I'm stuck. And we say, well, don't be stuck. And we say, well, it's resistance. Release your resistance. You say, but I've got resistance. And so we're just going around and around and around in a circle. So the answer is, you have just got to find a way to focus upon things that make you feel better for an extended period of time. Jerry and Esther, in the early stages, and even as recently as this morning, have discovered the power of meditation. Because when they focus upon their breathing, they can't focus on other things. And when they're not focusing on other things, then there's no resistance. And when there's no resistance, their vibration raises. And when their vibration raises, they feel good. In other words, that's the most powerful tool that we know of. You can't just choose the opposite end of a stick that you've been vibrating on the other end of it, because vibrationally you're not practiced there. So if we say just don't do that, that's just not a very good guidance. Don't think about the things you've been thinking about and think about other things. Well, that's terrible guidance, because you can't think very far from where you've been thinking. So when we say, well, try not to think anything, well, that's not really practical either most of the day, because you sort of have to think about where you're going and think about where you're walking and think about where you're driving and so forth. So just carve out little snatches of the day where you quiet your mind. It will make a big, big difference. It will make a huge difference. That will make a bigger difference than all of the other things that you do put together, you see.
Yes, indeed.
What we want to convey to you is there is a vortex version of you that is so magnificent that you're depriving yourself of it is making you feel awful. And the compliment that we are offering you is huge, because if you hadn't been living so full, there wouldn't be this version that you now have to live up to. Now, there are a lot of people that aren't reaching with anything close to the desire that you are, and so they're not feeling stuck because they're not asking for and resisting in the powerful way that you are. We would far rather find you like this, with a big desire that you're finding your way to, than with a limp desire that just doesn't matter that much. Somebody called you on the phone and said, "Hello, you don't know me. I'm just calling to tell you I'll never call you again." You would say, "Okay, thanks for letting me know." But you wouldn't feel anything about it. And you've got a big vortex calling you. And that's why these questions are, what do I do about it? And the answer is chill. The answer is meditate. The answer is bask. The answer is don't try so hard. The answer is let the one who's in the vortex call the shots. Even if there's just one of you, you know, there's the you that's in the vortex and there's the you that's not in the vortex. Don't call the shots when you're not in the vortex. Pay attention to how many things you do. We're talking to all of you here. How many things you do, how many efforts you make when you know very well that you are not in the vortex. I'm just going to make this happen. I'm going to set this straight. I'm going to set this straight. You never do you? You just make it worse. You just make it worse. When you are aware that you're not in the vortex, you've got one thing to do and one thing only. Find some way to get in. And then when you're in there, milk it. We'll talk much more about that as we move forward. We've enjoyed this.
Thank you very much.